Gway, what I see you over there processing. What you think?
I mean, everything Mike is saying is right. I mean, I still stand on what I said about, that men shouldn't be out here just protecting any woman. If you want protection, you'll behave yourself. And like he said, society will correct itself, because if so many of them think that they can buck up to a man, they will find out the hard way. And once you see that's not happening, people will start to correct their behavior. It's the same thing.
Hmm.
I don't think the lady had, we don't know, for the reason that it seemed like most women are believing her over the other guy that came out, that was there and said, oh, she was doing this. Nobody's talking about what she did to get to that point. So there were actions and things that happened before that got to the break hitting. So if she had corrected her behavior then, that would have never happened in the first place. So, but I don't know. I think they will learn the hard way, and if they don't change their behavior and start to look at men more in a respectful manner, they will continue to see more of these men who don't have any type of training or control. They will continue to be with go at it with them. You know, because these are not men that they're easily triggered. They don't really have any type of desire to um, feel like a woman can just talk to them any type of way. You know, the same way women want respect, men want respect too. So why do you think you have the right to disrespect them? They should just be like, oh, shrug the shoulder and be like, oh, okay, that's okay. No, what you put out there is what you're gonna get. That just, that's just life. So every action, there's a reaction. So they're mad because the guy reacted the way he did, but she reacted first. So you can't tell him how to react. That was just his reaction. It just happened that his was bad than what her reaction was, and now everybody mad and pissed off at him.
Ham, I would like to respond. If you say no, then I'll obey and I'll not respond.
Do you think?
Okay. Sis. Not actual sis. Girl. Lady. What I can't I
Gway.
have my glasses on, girl.
Gway.
I'm not trying to be
Gway.
disrespectful. I can't see it. Okay.
Blur vision.
I hear what you're saying, but I can never get behind the justification of physical abuse toward anyone. And I don't think there's anything that anyone can do or say with their words to justify a physical reaction. And it was not, it was just, it was beyond a physical reaction. It wasn't just like I hit you, which is bad enough, mind you. I took a whole weapon, a brick, a whole ass brick. Like there's nothing that I can ever say out of my mouth that will justify you hitting me in the face with a fucking brick. Like there's it just can't happen. It just cannot happen. If you feel like you have to respond that way, then you need to look inward. That has nothing to do with me. That's something that you have to deal with on your own, yada yada yada. I don't know. But along those lines, I cannot, my heart is broken right now because I cannot subscribe to the justification of everybody trying to make sense of it. This woman was physically attacked. It's the same as, and I don't like pop culture news or whatever, and we talk about it on here, but it's the same as like Meg Thee Stallion being shot in the fucking foot. And there's so much justification around it. Like that woman was fucking shot. Like this, it's not okay. It's not okay. And y'all gotta stop making it okay. It is
Nobody
not
said it was okay.
okay.
Nobody
It's
said it was
not all
okay.
right. It is not all right. No matter what she said, there's nothing that she could have said. There's nothing that she could have done aside from like physically harming that man to justify him hitting her in the fucking face with a fucking brick. Like y'all are out of your minds. Y'all are out of your minds. It doesn't matter how she behaved. It doesn't matter what she did to provoke him. It sounds like rape victims to me. It like you were walking up. Well, you got what you wanted because you were walking around with a short ass skirt on and you were provoking the man and you were inviting somebody
Let her
in
respond
to
then.
rape you. Like that shit is fucking nuts to me. And y'all gotta fucking relax. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's never gonna be
Let
okay.
Gway respond.
Go ahead.
I don't know. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Can I
Yeah,
go
that's
next
great.
after Gway, please?
I think
Yeah.
you know you're looking at just the break hating part. You're not
Yes.
looking at the part where her actions cause that. Because until she can correct her action, that's not gonna be the first man I hit her with a break. Maybe the next time she might get shot if she, depending on who she go up to and try to challenge. So you address the behavior, you solve the problem. If you don't address the behavior and just keep saying, "Oh, she can do whatever she wants," and think that a man is just supposed to take that, that thing is just very is nonsense talk. You know,
I'm,
address
I'm,
the behavior that's causing the problem. That needs to be addressed. Then she will not behave that way.
I'm
You
not
know,
being funny, but because I actually don't know. So, do you follow this channel or this show regularly?
not regularly. Sometimes.
Okay, so I'll because you don't, I'm gonna clue you in. I'm a person who has a lot to. But I'm known for cursing men out. I'm known for speaking my mind and saying things that are contrary to popular belief. Like that, I go against the grain a lot. Okay, does that mean because I do those things and I have those opinions that I deserve to get hit in the face with a fucking brick? Is that
No,
what
but we won't be shocked.
Can I go real quick?
somebody
Hold on, let me.
say something? God damn.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be shocked if you started to do that to a man.
Yeah.
In his face.
So I'm sad that we got to keep repeating it, but nobody expects.
Trigger might read the super chat.
Dana forgot to take her meds today. Please refill in the morning. I wouldn't watch this back if I were you. But listen,
Thank you for
y'all.
the super chat. I don't take meds, bitch.
Y'all, we gotta
Out of
understand.
order.
Look, we're
So
gonna
let you-
condemn. Let's condemn outright because I agree with you. Let's condemn the brick in the face. Okay, we condemn every occurrence that happens that results in violence against women. I condemn it. All right, but we then have to understand, how do we stop this from happening? Ladies, not to condescend. That's how men think. All right, we're not just gonna sit here and yell and run around in circles and say, "What are we doing?" No, we're gonna say, "Okay, how do we prevent this to happen from happening, especially to our loved ones?" And here is what I've come up with. No man in history has figured out a way to give you women unlimited freedom and adequate security. No man in history has ever. You got to have one or the other. Either you want your freedom, you want to be able to walk, talk, behave how you want to, but that comes with risk and bricks to the face. Or we can provide you adequate security if you would modify your behavior a little bit. The one thing that I'm going to tell my daughter, and basically this is my life's philosophy. All right, they call me Trigger Mike. Okay, I'm a firearms entrepreneur, firearms trainer. All right, I got more guns than any nigga you know, and I never want to use them shits. Not one day in my life do I want to off somebody with a live weapon. I would rather lose vigilance. I live my life by this philosophy. The best defense is no be there. Can't shit happen if I ain't there. Can't shit happen if I skated out and me and my peoples were gone before the shots rang out. The best defense is no be there. That is a philosophy that men practice. And I really implore women to start practicing the same thing. What moves can I make to stop these unfortunate occurrences from happening to me? Right? And I promise you, any woman that does that, even with the minimal effect, will not have to suffer these things anywhere to the degree of a woman that does do it. I'm
I
telling you.
understand. I understand what you're saying, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm gonna read the super chat real quick. I don't have my glasses on. Jesus Christ, on a bike. Ross girl, $50. Oh,
Shit like that. Shit like.
hey girl, Dana. I agree with you. Oh wait, I agree with every word you said. I agree with every word you said. We all need to be better human beings.
Man, you gotta read that shit with some enthusiasm. That's a
I
50
did.
ball, man.
Well, I can't see for real. Dana, it's all caps. Dana, I'm here for you. I agree with every word you said, sis. We all need to be better human motherfucking beings. She didn't say that, but I'm gonna say it for me and for her, because I think she would approve.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Thank you, Ross.
Thank you so fucking much. That's so sweet of you.
Go ahead, Dana.
But I hear what you're saying, and I agree to an extent. But what I'm trying to convey is that I want you guys to get to a point where you're not blaming us, and you're not like we're not responsible for how people respond to our fucked up behavior. And I'm saying
What?
sometimes.
I please take me
Wait.
down.
Okay,
I
what?
can't be here for this.
Oh,
Take
okay.
me out.
You
She
want
just
to
said
talk?
that shit, y'all.
You want to
She just
talk?
said that shit. She really said
Wow,
it.
wow, come on.
You said you're
Okay,
not
yeah,
responsible
you
for how
Don't
people
watch
react
that.
to your
Don't
fucking
watch
behavior.
that.
Yes,
Let her-
you're right.
Good grief.
Let her
Good
finish. Let her
Do you
finish.
want to talk, or do you want me to finish my fucking point?
Dana, make
We
a
actually
I don't.
like
I
succinct.
don't.
I'm
I don't
trying
give
I'd
to
a
like to
shit.
him.
talk.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah. Make a succinct point. I'm gonna let Omac and then Sway respond. All right, go
Okay,
ahead.
you guys. All I'm saying is there's nothing that I can say. I am the most disrespectful person on this panel. There's nothing that I can say out of my mouth that would justify you hitting me in the face with a fucking brick. Okay. There's nothing that any woman can say. And the fact that y'all keep trying to make sense of it and try to justify that man's behavior or reaction, and you have these other examples that are like trying to justify it, like it's not okay. It's not okay. It's so extreme, and you guys will not acknowledge how extreme it is, and because you want to justify this behavior. Yes, it was fucked up. Yes, she shouldn't have said X, Y, and Z. And yes, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't that she got what she deserved. She did not deserve a brick in the motherfucking face, and y'all gotta stop acting like that's okay. Stop trying to justify that shit. That shit is whack. That shit is
Go
weird.
ahead, Omac.
Y'all got weird energy. Go ahead.
Okay.
Justification is not
Multiple
the
different
word.
times, the men have basically stated multiple different times that they condone that action. Multiple different times.
And then
Multiple
try to
different times.
justify it. But
Okay,
then they
Dana.
try to
Okay,
justify it. Go
Dana. Let
ahead.
me
Go ahead.
finish.
Go
Wait,
off.
you know, grab like another drink or something. The
Fuck
simple
you.
fact is,
Go ahead.
the simple fact here is this: the men have stated multiple different times that they do not condone that type of action. It is not right. It's completely wrong to basically do that. What we're sitting there saying is that yes, that sit there and happen. I basically outlined certain things that don't actually sync up to her situation. Something smells wrong. I've outlaid that, and that's something to basically look at. We also look at the fact that it's the same thing that she's done in um back in 2020. Same situation. So she has a pattern. Now, if women saw this and saw that a man had the same pattern again, you would sit there and say there's something wrong with him. Well, guess what? Same thing that she did back in 2020. Now she's doing it in 2023. So now
You're
there's a
justifying
situation
it.
with.
You're justifying it.
Okay, what I'm saying is she got into an altercation back in 2020. That's history. That's proven fact. So, number one, if a person keeps getting into altercations, that means there's something wrong with them. There's something up with them. There's no way in the world, as a woman, you should be getting into multiple physical altercations. You should not. If a man kept getting into physical altercation, they would say something is wrong with him. More importantly, he would be in jail. More importantly, he would be in jail.
You're
And
out of
you
your
would think,
fucking mind. You're out of your fucking mind. Go ahead.
and you would think from the first time that she received injuries, she would have learned her lesson the first time.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? She
Yeah.
should have learned her lesson the first.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go off.
Look.
Go
Look.
off.
Look.
Wow.
Hey, look. You need to learn how to de-escalate situations. Don't sit here and go there, and also basically make sure to where one you basically check your particular attitude at things.
Do you hear yourself right now?
Yeah.
Do you hear
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah.
You need to learn. You should have
Okay.
learned from the first time he whooped your fucking ass. You need to
Okay.
learn how to
Okay.
de-escalate a
Okay. Like what I'm saying.
situation.
Okay.
No,
What I'm
no.
saying is that
I don't give a
number
fuck what
one,
you're saying.
she has a history
No.
of getting into physical altercations. I'm sorry, that's the facts. You don't like the facts.
Bye.
You know,
Bye.
like
Bye. Bye.
if you don't like the facts, it's the
You
facts.
condone.
No, I'm not condoning that. I've already said that. You keep jumping on that horse.
Hey, I gotta get Noah in. I gotta get Swain. Let me read a couple
Go
of
ahead.
super chats real
Hey,
quick.
here first.
Prime VA with the 7. Oh, hold on. Let me mute before you go. Prime VA 757 $5 super chat. People really expect men to risk their lives for random women without knowing the situation. Shaking my head. We already read Trigger Mike's. EAFR with the $7 Canadian dollars, right? The main point is we can't control all men's behavior. Some are savages, so move accordingly. I think that's probably the most renowned sentiment. Reese was popping with the $5 super chat. If a woman want protection, find a time machine and go back to the 1940s. Chivalry is dead and y'all killed it.
Wow.
Word.
True Impact was good with the $10 super chat. Dana, why don't you use the same energy? Don't ring rate. You relax.
Damn.
Prime, once again with the $5 super chat. How come no police report was filed and Houston PD knows nothing about it?
Because probably citizenship issues.
Mike Brown with the $5 super chat. Dana, did the lady come with a fight in mind, or did he come there with a brick in hand and hit her? Damn, she was. The ill thing about this comment here is the video that I tied to that one. She had the same outfit on. I don't know if it was the same day when she slapped the white boy, but she had the same clothes on. So I don't know.
I thought it was the same. It might have been a different top.
Can't.
It might have been a different top.
I'm sorry. Before you read this one, can you go back two more? What did that mean? I don't understand that one.
Which one for you?
Let's go. No, yeah, not this one.
This one?
The one before it.
Police report?
No, never mind. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. What?
Well, this is the one I was kind of naming that she had the same outfit on when she slapped the white boy and then went and twerked as the same outfit on when she had the Martin face.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if she was. So I'm just thinking along Mike Brown's line of questioning.
Yeah.
Was she already on that type of time? That's all I'm saying. Why cares for the $5 super chat? Dana can call a man a bitch, but he can't respond the same. Unfortunately, the world doesn't work like this channel. The manning respect you don't give with the clown.
I ain't call no man a bitch. I didn't call no man a bitch here
What?
tonight.
Yes, you did.
Who?
Oh, good.
Bruh, you call somebody a B word.
Really?
You know what though? It's okay.
Who?
Mike.
Let me
He's off
finish.
the makers.
I got 4 more. Reese Anderson with the $5 super chat.
Wow.
Some women need to forget what? Some women need to forget cuffs. Some of y'all are disrespectful. When you reject men, y'all don't realize how embarrassing that is getting rejected in public. $2 G Firm. Dana finna go viral.
I hope not.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
I gotta keep my job. I got somewhere to
Execution $5. Not sure where y'all from, but the wrong words will definitely lead to violence. You living in La La Land if you think you can say anything to anybody. Real shit.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Savage with the $5. I was in the street. Went to jail. Now I'm on the sidewalk and I don't go to jail. Don't get pulled over. It's weird how that works. Sway, did you have a reply? I'm gonna get the AFR and Noah in. Did you have a reply for that?
I mean, for the most part, it's just understanding that. I'm pretty sure we all understand. Most people don't have the same moral compass, or you can't expect everybody to have the same moral compass as you. And when these men say some men are savages, or some men think differently, or some men might respond differently in certain situations, I mean, that's just human. And you got to expect that when you go out in the world, especially when you live a life where you're thinking you're free and independent and you can walk by yourself. So now you have to take responsibility over your own actions, even more so. You can't rely on someone anymore to stick up for you or to speak for you or to, deter certain energy. You're going to have to do that to yourself.
I hear what you're saying.
That's just the reality of being a single person.
I hear what you're saying, and you sound like a nigga who did not grow up with a daddy.
Bruh. Wow.
Is there anybody else? Does anybody else?
I didn't grow up without a father.
Yeah,
Who
my
said that?
daddy is awesome.
Who
My
said that?
daddy's awesome.
I didn't have a father growing up, so what's the problem?
No, there's not a problem. I can tell. All of y'all niggas grew up without daddies, and it's obvious.
Like I literally grew
Put
up.
him in the fucking bedroom.
I
I don't
grew up with
know.
a daddy, and that's the difference between me and you.
A damn shame. He was a
That's
simp.
the
Like
difference
we call
between
men
me and
bitches.
you. I grew up with a
Your
daddy.
daddy
And
was
y'all
a
niggas
simp
did
ass
not.
nigga.
And I'm not.
You
Wow.
out
No,
here
let me
calling
finish
niggas
what the fuck
bitches.
I'm saying.
He
Let
ain't
me
do
finish
his
what the
job.
fuck I'm saying.
Right,
No,
exactly.
stop
He ain't
talking
do
over
his
Coming
me.
goddamn
from
job.
coming from
You're a
Stop.
every
disgrace.
single woman.
No,
You're a
you be
disgrace
Be
to your
quiet.
difficult
family
ever
name.
getting is going to have a difficulty ever get married.
You're a disgrace to your family name.
This is woman. I'm not a disgrace. This is woman's POV,
It's going to be
and
very
I'm
difficult
talking. So
getting
please,
married. Very
I don't
difficult
care.
getting.
I don't care how you feel. That's your opinion. Let me finish what the fuck I'm saying, though. I don't care how you feel about what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let me finish
Take a
what the fuck I'm
Xanax,
saying.
take another
You sound
shot,
like you
lay
about to
down.
cry on some real shit.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
okay,
she
all
about to
right.
lose it.
Go off, sis. Go off, sis. Go off. Are you done? Are you
I'll take
done?
over. I guess you are, Dana, so I'll take over.
Go ahead, sis. Go off.
Okay, cool. For one, thank you for having me on the panel, DJ Hemp. Trigger Mike, I'm a fan of yours. My name is America First Rifleman. I don't know if you know who I am. And I think that was a little weird for you to threaten to shoot me, even though I was like joking. I was, kidding. So that was a little weird. But anyway,
I
we'll
was
move on
joking.
from that. No,
I
we'll
was
move on from
joking.
that. We're cool. I think you just probably misspoke or something, or you thought I was on King Shenard's side, which I'm not. He's an idiot. So
No,
anyway,
I literally say shit like that in the chat all the time. I just
okay, cool. Well, that's not good,
it's
especially
part of
me
my
being a
persona.
man. Me being a man that handles firearms and teaches people self defense. It's not really a good look.
What the
But
fuck?
anyway,
You know,
that's
I actually teach
okay.
the
Well,
same shit.
okay, shut the fuck up. Next one. Dana, you don't really warrant any. Excuse
Bruh,
me. That woman
Rifleman,
didn't warrant
do you
any
want
protection
smoke?
because she was
Put your
running
hand back
around
up.
being a
Yeah.
husky hyena,
Hold
and
on,
she
hold on, hold
doesn't get protection. So, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Hey, Hamp, I gotta go. It's been good. By the way, Dana, I have a father. He's a white man, so he was there. And I
Well,
also
you
have a
can't be trusted.
stepfather. I
Bye.
have a stepfather. He was a
Bye.
black man,
We don't trust your
and
white
so
ass daddy. Bye.
well,
Bye.
Ooh,
my
You
now,
got
stepfather.
now,
you
Good
got
night,
dudes with daddies.
motherfucker. Good
wow,
night. I mean
Just
it.
wow.
disrespectful.
Yeah, disrespectful.
Bye. Bye.
Disrespectful.
I don't
Damn.
give a
My
fuck.
stepfather was black though.
So bye.
He was there for 20
Bye.
years.
Why are you
All
still
right,
here?
look,
You
man.
said
I
you're
know
going
you're
to
trying to get
bed.
famous
Good
rifleman,
night.
so